So I really just felt called to sit down and do this reading. And for those of you that follow me, you can see I'm not in my normal spot. And I wasn't planning on doing a video, but I just really felt called. And everyone in the house is just being so quiet. So I'm like, what better time to do a reading than right now? It's a big day. If you're seeing this on March 29th, we have some eclipses happening. But if you're seeing it after, that's okay too. This will still apply. It always finds you when you're supposed to hear it. But with these eclipses, we have some crazy changes happening in our life. It's kind of chaotic, and it's kind of what am I trying to say? We don't know how it's going to manifest. It's unexpected. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm in this is with the reading room. This is where I began all my readings. There's high energy in this room. I mean, my gosh, what better card to start this reading off than the Ace of Cups? Because aces are about new beginnings and cups are about emotional fulfillment. Fulfillment. Okay, I'm going to teach you guys how to read tarot while I'm doing this reading. I feel like I need to do both. So when we look at this card, okay, this is the Ace of Cups. We start by knowing what is the meaning of this card. Break down the basics. And if you buy my tarot deck, the guidebook in there, it just gives you a few key words about what the card means, so that way your intuition can kind of soar and not be too influenced. So when we pull an Ace of Cups, let's say you pull an Ace of Cups for yourself or for someone else, we know aces are about new beginnings, and we know the cups, first of all, they have to do with the water signs, the water zodiac signs, which are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and they also have to do with emotional fulfillment. And you can remember that because cups hold water, so the water signs, and you know when people talk about emotional fulfillment, it's like, oh, my cup is full. So we know those two things are a theme that will come into our life after this eclipse today, okay? Now, the second part, and this is the part that, you know, you're going to have to really hone in and practice on, because anyone can learn what the cards mean, but we're going to tap into the psychic part of this. You're going to use your whole body to do this, and you're going to ask that card, what do I need to know? And then let your mind go blank, let your body go blank, and just what comes to you, okay? It could come to you in many different forms, so you have to pay attention. And when you get used to this, it'll be quick. But it could come to you clairvoyantly, which is clear seeing. Now, how this works for me is I see just daydreams. You know, like when you're daydreaming and you're trying to let's see an apple. Okay, you can picture an apple. Okay, now let's say you're just sitting there and an apple just pops into your head for no reason. No one told you to vision the apple. That apple, that is clairvoyant. That's clairvoyance. When you're not trying to make the daydream happen, but the daydream just comes to you, that's how I get a lot of my messages. Okay? It's very subtle, and if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. Okay? Now, a lot of the times, how it'll work is I'll see something, and then I have to ask that image what it means. Okay? Maybe claircognizantly, you'll just know what it means. You'll be like, I see that apple, and for some reason, I just know you're on a diet. I just know what that means. Or it could come to you clairaudiently. Like, you know, like when a song is stuck in your head? That's how it feels clairaudience. It's like you don't hear it with your ear, but it's like inside your head. And it usually comes to you as thoughts. They sound like your thoughts, but they're just thoughts that come to you. You weren't thinking them. You don't know where that came from. They're just thoughts that pop into your head. A lot of times I'll hear names that way. Okay, or quotes that you like really needed to hear. Small sentences. So when you look at this card, you marry those two things together, the definition with the psychicness, and then you get your reading. So with this, we know it's about a new beginning that's going to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment. But when I look at this card and I ask it what it's telling me,
Mommy.
I'm hearing you're getting your light back. You're going to be getting your light back. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's been dark. The lamp's been sitting there, but you haven't turned it on. You could have always turned it on. The power was always yours, but you didn't realize the power was always yours. You always thought it was some outside influence. And you always were blaming it on, like, I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that. And at the time, they seemed like real excuses. You might even became resentful of certain things because you thought, I can't do what I want to do because of that. And you're gonna realize that it was all in your control all along. There was just a belief that you had within yourself that was holding it back, was holding you back from just reaching over and turning that light on. And I think that with this change, there's just going to be this change that happens that you're finally going to realize I'm in control of my reality, and you're going to turn that light on. Okay, talked about the house being quiet now. That's okay though. Okay, so what do we have here? The 9 of Wands.
I'm gonna go in my house.
She's gonna come over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch out the window for her. With this,
I always saw her.
I'm hearing
I always saw her.
that someone's going to be opening up to you.
What?
And I'm seeing Pisces really big. So this person could be a Pisces sun, a Pisces moon, because the moon has to do with our emotions, right? Someone's going to be opening up to you. This person was guarded in the past. Like they had that wall up. There were no emotions. You were not going to be knowing what they were thinking or feeling. But this change of energy, they're going to be opening up to you. And they're going to be telling you these deep feelings that they've had. And it's going to be a beautiful time because we're going to come to an understanding of one another. It's very yin and yang. You thought that for a while. You're like, we don't mesh. But you're going to realize we're actually very yin and yang. We're very opposite, but it complements each other so well. And you're going to be like, you know what? I had no idea you thought that way. I had no idea you thought that way. And they're going to be like, you know what? I had no idea you thought that way. They're going to be opening up. It's a safe time. These are safe times. Emotions are going to be shed. This is good. And then what do we have here? The Knight of Pentacles. Unconditional love and unconditional support. That's what I just heard in my head. Clairaudiently. Unconditional love and unconditional support. I feel like this is your time to shine and you're going to get a lot of support behind you. I think you're going to be doing some big things. I think I'm seeing a stage and I think that a lot of you are going to be going up on stage and doing something and you're going to get support. You're going to get support, especially from this person that's going to be opening up to you. They are going to be giving you so much support doing this. This could be literal. Like maybe some of you guys are literally going on stage, but this could be just an analogy to say that it's your time to shine. It's your time. All eyes are on you. Oh, the 6 of Wands. You go get it, girl. Go get it, or guy. It is time to take off. Take off. Follow your intuition. All the breadcrumbs that come to you, follow those. The little ideas that come to you and you're like, nah. No, it's coming to you for a reason. And the fact that it won't leave your mind, it keeps coming, it keeps showing up. Maybe you're supposed to go down that path. Maybe you're supposed to bite that breadcrumb.
Hey, Mommy.
Okay?
Mommy.
That's going to lead you to where you're supposed to go for the big thing.
Mommy.
You got to do the little things to get to the big thing. What, baby?
Mommy, I'll go see Mima.
Yeah.
I saw her
In a minute.
cry. Hey, please go see Mima.
In a minute.
I saw her cry, please.
Yeah, she's going to come over here.
Go
Okay,
to her house.
last but not least, and I think this is like the perfect card to end the reading because it's the moon, and we're talking about these eclipses. And we all know that the moon is involved in eclipses. But I think this is saying, I just heard beyond your wildest dreams. I think that there's something coming into your life and you have no idea. Intuitively, you can feel something's coming, but it's in the dark still. It's like you have no idea. And I keep saying, and right when I said that, I saw you on stage again with the bright light on you. And so I think that you're going to be doing something really big. Really big. Okay? So you let me know. I feel like this video really did find you for a reason because this one, I feel like just the energy was different than my normal videos. I feel like information I gave was different than my normal videos. So let me know, did this impact you? Was this impactful? Because I feel like it was a big message. And if you're not following me, make sure to follow me because I post these readings all the time and there's going to be one that is for you. I promise. Okay? I'll see you guys next time.